안녕하세요.
Hello, everybody.
예. 1506번째
In this 1506 Cheonshim Won special visual devotion, I thank you and congratulate you.
환영합니다. 오늘도
Today,
참가정 4위 기대
centering on the
모시고
For President Foundation and
모시고
also President Song Yong-chun and all other leaders as well as our members are gathered here, filling up the Heavenly Palace main hall, and to truly thank Heavenly Parent for that grace. And 18,000 places are connected to the main branch, and more than 40,000 people are gathering their hearts, offering their prayers and devotion, and all. If everyone gives one calling out prayer, it's 43,000 people doing it. It's gives the power of 43,000 devotion. So let us carve in our hearts how important this devotion is. And in Heavenly Korea, in Cheonan Special Complex, 173 people attended, offering their devotion. In Cheonshim Church, 50 people are offering their devotion. In Iksan, 43. In Changwon, 40. And in that order, they are offering their devotion. In Heavenly Japan, in Sendai Church, 150 people. In Nagano Church, 139. And Matsuyama Church, 96. And these churches are truly praying as if they are in a spiritual battle. And Hiroshima, Fukuoka, and Cheonshim Won HQ in Heavenly Parent, Heavenly Japan, they are offering their devotion, and all around the world they are offering their devotion as well. And recording this this devotion, Thailand are offering 109, and Heavenly Central and South America are also connected, and on the Philippines, they are offering their devotion, seeing the recorded vigils. And Hiroshima Church, they are offering 500th Cheonshim Won devotion, and they are offering devotion. Wakaba Church is commemorating the 430th Cheonshim Won vigil. 60 people are giving their devotion. And Kumi Church, they're commemorating their 430th Cheonshim Won vigil devotion as well. And currently in the main branch on site, 561 long-term participants, trainees, are offering devotion. And Yongsong Academy and Yongsong Spiritual Academy and Motion Attendance Spiritual Academy, there are a lot of people giving their devotion in the Seoul Detention Center as well. And Pastor Song In-yeon gave me this message. Upon the foundation of 144,000 register in the Victory Great Works, we are truly grateful, praying for the swift release of True Mother and her well-being. We are offering devotion for more than 150 days. And in church, Gangnam, Gapyeong, Namyeongju, Ilsan, Namyeongju, and the elder pastors and Tongil-mudo, these churches, the members are 70 members are offering the devotion during her suffering. We truly believe that her dreams will not be in vain. And centering on the true parents, true family, for President Foundation, we are offering the utmost devotion to fulfill our responsibility. We'll become the children who fulfills the responsibility, and we will practice what we preach and be the representative of true parents and offer our devotion. We're offering the 1506 Cheonshim Won devotion through practice. We will do will determine to fulfill true parents' dream. And this pastor Song In-young offers devotion during weekends as well as Saturday and Sundays. That is the devotion he is giving, and a lot of other people are also desperately offering the devotion, and they are representing everybody, and to shield and protect True Mother. Let us offer a big round of applause for those who are protecting on behalf of every member. Excuse me. And during the great works, we were able to give have the standard of a great victory. More than 145,000 people has registered for the great works, and at this place, all of our leaders has unified their hearts. I think it was possible because of their unity, and in every branch, they were able to register more people than before. And in the Russian, 2,000 people registered, and a lot of people are reviving through this great works. And we were able to do a more branch president meeting this morning. We are determined to reach 210,000 people the next great works. If we offer our utmost devotion, it is a possible number. And commemorating True Father's Seonghwa, we will go forward with our goal of 300,000 people, so that in every place internationally, let us become true children who attend true parents. And Heavenly Japan has. I will give a report of reflection. This is a reflection of Cheonshim Won, president of Japan, Lee Bum-sung. 85,000 has registered from Japan, and I am truly grateful for the true parents of heaven and earth and humankind for allowing this grace. And True Mother, the Holy Mother, through the guidance of heaven, we were able to witness before the great works, the Chombo team, we had an online workshop for those staff of the registration. And through this workshop, this online workshop, 900 people were able to go through this online workshop. And I gave a message about the great works. I were also able to share True Parents' words and the spiritual message from True Father from the spirit world. We were able to give the lecture about the importance of Cheonshim Won. And firstly, during this workshop, heaven has guided that we didn't have like a clear direction for the workshop in the past. However, in this Chombo staff workshop, we were able to have the title of devotion. So every Chombo volunteer, I could feel that the devotion was set in their hearts. And through that workshop, I think True Father has worked from the spirit world. And through the registration, we were able. There were a lot of inquiries about the great works. Secondly, in February 13, we were able to offer the names of the early registration. A lot of the leaders and the Chombo registered staff realized the importance, so the fire actually spread to all the members, and we were able to register more than 10,000 people in just one day. And all of the members of Heavenly Japan, we were able to offer the devotion of our members.
하나로 모아지는 가운데
we truly feel that all of the members' hearts unite as one.
요코이 부국장님이
And
신일본 영성 3일 수련
for the 3-day workshop
역사 첨가에 대한
report
정보를
given by
배웠습니다.
Vice Director Yokoi,
일본 식구님들이
all the members of
역사
Japan
첨가의 가치를
realized the great importance and the value of the registration of great works. That until the very land, we offer the utmost devotion and go for it with that kind of mindset. The fourth thing is that centering on Hori Masaichi, president of Heavenly Japan, all members have united. And Cheonshim Won had offered their devotion in each and every one put their utmost devotion. There were inquiries about the registration more than 100 times in one day. But they truly, all of the staff poured their hearts in responding these inquiries, feeling that it is part of the devotion, and at the very last day they put all of their effort, and because of the devotion of all of the members with the heart to not lose one person, the result, because of the devotion of the main branch and centering on Cheonshim Won in Kyoto headquarters, centering on Hori Masaichi President Hori Masaichi, and every devotion of each and every member, all that accumulated devotion through that the spirit world was able to work in Heavenly Japan, and through that we were able to register more than 85,000 registers. That's not just a single number. It is the symbol of all of the devotion given by Heavenly Japan. We will march forward even more for a bigger victory, and I truly offer the gratitude to Heavenly Parent, true parents, especially true mother, for the grace allowing for this 85,000 register. I truly believe that Heavenly Japan could register more than 100,000 through this devotion. I truly felt that it is possible for them to reach 100,000. When we develop more than yesterday, God could work with the hope that we will develop. Let us live the life of developing every day. It is truly important. Harayu Hiroyuki, who is a special itinerant lecturer in Cheonshim Won, Japan, gave this reflection. For we had the goal or to fulfill the goal of 144,000 with that determination. Before the deadline, we were able to give the report of 145,000. I thought when I first heard the report was 12,000, I thought, is it the and I was in despair. However, but through the devotion and offering devotion in Cheonshim Won, during the devotion in the main branch, we were able to hear the registration that we have fulfilled 14,000. We are so grateful that we were able to reach the goal of 144,000. It became the biggest turning point. It was the 1,505th night vigil. I had a spiritual experience. We through the messages, true parents' message about the great epic of chosen Han people, I was able to experience and resonate with the heart of true Heavenly Mother, offering her life. She was tearing blood and she was screaming for her children in despair, and she was looking for her children, and that desperate scene, I couldn't stop crying and I couldn't stop praying, longing for the only begotten daughter and the direct lineage. I truly felt why True Mother has been emphasizing the second gen, third gen, the pure water, and how why she really loves them as they are pure crystals. I was able to understand artistically upon that foundation when we saw commemorating your parents' holy birth and the coronation of the UPA. We truly felt hope. And Holy Mother Han I truly had during the great works, I truly had the feeling that we are attending Holy Mother Han, and I truly was able to feel that through attendance we'll be able to renew ourselves through the great grace received through this great works. I would like to connect this to the field. March 4th will be the result about whether they will dissolve our church or not. I truly believe this devotion is the devotion that will become a great change in the spiritual battle. I will fulfill my filial duties for True Mother. I will offer my utmost devotion. We truly see that what we are longing are truly becoming to reality. When we are longing for 144,000, we see the reality of more than 144,000 registering. And there was also guidance for True Father from the spirit world. And since everyone was offering devotion to pass 144,000, we were able to fulfill the goal of 144,000. When we learn the principle of creation, it said the 성상 is the second 형상. All who are offering the devotion, the main branch is the second 성상. And everyone offering their devotion is the internal character becoming manifested into external form. And when we cleanse ourselves, a new external, we will change our external self. So it is really important what we are drawing, what we are thinking about internally, that will manifest into reality. And that is the realization I had, that we should have the absolute and perfect internal character and offer for that goal, and that should be our appearance. Korean participants have offered the song At Last, and those who came to the training center, when Heavenly Parent can say, you have the absolute faith at last. So a lot of trainees actually go through that. They offer the devotion, fasting, and when they do offer that devotion, they will say, at last, and Heavenly Parent will say, at last, you are undergoing the first stage of renewal, second stage of renewal, and third stage of renewal. Abraham, upon the the
그 믿음을 보시고
conditions given
내가
for the
여호와를
resurrection,
경외하는구나.
through the victory of that
그 말씀을 들을 수가 있게.
devotion, he was able to hear that now you honor your God from heaven. So we should
완성한 자리에서
complete the resurrection. Upon that foundation, we will be able to resurrect our spirit self. We should have that mindset. For that resurrection, we should do our personal responsibility. If we do not do our personal responsibility, we cannot go through that. So we should have the condition for the.
이제야 절대 믿음으로 가는구나 그러면 이제야
If you say at last,
스스로 예배할 줄 알고
now at last you know how to honor your God. You know how to offer devotion. You know how to live the life of ownership.
우리 미혼자들이 하는 헌금 스스로 책임 분담을 해나갈 때
When we offer our portion of responsibility,
그 결실을 조건적으로 볼 수가 있는 것입니다.
you can see the conditions made through that, aren't you?
노래만 부른다고 이제야
It's not just singing at last, but you should actually have a condition, a physical condition, so that heaven can say, at last you are attending true parents. Abraham, it took 100 years for him to he was able to receive the message from heaven after he offered his only son who he got after 100 years as an offering. That is the only time where he got confirmation from God. So let us offer our conditions for the holy birth of true parents.
되게 부모 신앙이 훌륭한 분들은 전부 자식 덕을 다 내주잖아요. 대역사 접수도 저 부모 신앙 훌륭한 분들은 그냥
There are parents who register for their children and pay for their registration fee, and for
그런 신앙을 하다가
when you do that faith. However, if you go to the spirit world, leaving your children, that faith will be severed if you go to the spirit world. Also, there was a song ceremony a few days ago.
장례식으로 진행을 하니 참고해 주라고 하는 이런 메시지가 첨부로 들어와서
They didn't do the song ceremony because
장로님이 성화했으니
the children didn't want to do a song ceremony, so it was just. So I was not able to offer flowers because of that.
가난 18 가정인데 장례식으로 해서 연결을 간다면은 가는 길부터 얼마나 힘들겠습니까? 아주 그 시체 놓고도 싸움이 벌어지는 것입니다. 그 우리가 완전히 분립 못하면은 우리 주보 과정에도 불구하고 자녀들 가운데
So if you do not
한 자녀는 성화식은 죽어도 못한다.
inherit your faith to your children,
창피해서 못한다. 이러면서
you won't be able to inherit the faith, and they will cut ties with the lineage of God.
모세 시체를 놓고 싸웠다는 얘기가 나오는 것처럼
Like in the Bible, they fought over the body of Moses.
얼마나 힘들겠어요.
If we fight over, how it will be so hard for us. So if we know the spirit world truly,
확실한 믿음을 세워서
with that conditions of faith, we should move forward with absolute faith. Park Seung-won, who gave testimony, I truly feel that his mother is such a great mother. The Japanese trainee said Hyoshim, and I think which is the heart of filial piety. And I truly believe that this mother has lived a life of filial piety. For true mother and true parents only went, as the lyrics said, only gratitude. I truly feel that it was her life, that it was always gratitude.
또 신앙이 부족한 남편 얼마 전까지 담배도 끊지 못하고
also a husband who couldn't quit smoking and who has a lot of debt, but not complaining about the situation, but embracing and not even able to go back to her hometown, but she was not complaining. But if you complain, when you complain, a lot of evil spirit will follow. But since she was not complaining because she was living the life of gratitude, even though her path was a path of the cross, she was able to give birth to 4 children and attending her mother-in-law who was ill. Because of her appearance, because of her devotion, the 4 children really look upon to their mother. And I truly believe this Japanese missionary is the Messiah of the family and truly lived a life of Messiah and truly deserves the title of a missionary. And that was my feeling through his testimony. True Mother said, True Mother had lived a life of gratitude. She was grateful today more than yesterday, and she will be grateful tomorrow more than today. And centering on that words, quoting True Mother's words, he gave a really grace-filled testimony, and I truly believe his mother is such a great person, such a great mother. So for that great mother, he resolved himself to live a fruitful life, and he gave his utmost devotion coming through this 4-day workshop, and he has seen a lot of grateful. He was able to see gratefulness in his father as well, and he has affirmed. He was able to deep root his faith, and through the praise, he was able to receive a lot of grace. And listening to True Mother's life, was it really carved into his heart, and he was able to be truly transformed. And looking at his transformation, he was also surprised. Excuse me. He was afraid of the spiritual worship, but I truly hope that he could participate in the 40-day spiritual workshop. And if those people who have experienced those experiences, if they become public first respondents like firefighters, they will be able to serve the public.
아버지 어머니 성화 사건이 났을 때 아이고 소방청에 친구들이 오는데 성화식하면 안 되니까 그냥 장례식으로 해달라고.
So if you become a firefighter, if you have a true deep-rooted faith and be a proud unificationist and testify that my parents is a proud unification. If your parents go to the spirit world, since during the ceremony we have True Parents holy image there, everybody will bow down to True Parents. If you have lived a good life, if a lot of people will attend the Sangwa ceremony, everyone attending the Sangwa ceremony will be bound down to True Parents. So that could be the condition of restoration. So we should really live a fruitful life so that a lot of people will be celebrating the life of you or your family, so that they could also offer about True Parents. And they could also testify, oh, this family, this blessed family has lived a fruitful life. 아주.
오늘 정진화
Today, Director Cheonshim Won, Reverend Cheonshim Won,
께서 영성
has given a report about the Yeongsong Spiritual Third International Spiritual Workshop,
정말로
and it was truly grace-filled
되었습니다.
report.
세계
And
확산되는
if these participants spread all around the world and spread the devotion and the grace of Cheonshim Won and spread the Yeongsong spirituality all over the world, it will be so good. And the next, I truly hope that 300 people will be registering in the third spiritual 4-day workshop and make a big wind that could change. Today we read a really important to parents' words is a life of faith is living together while attending Heavenly Parent. This is the message about from Cheonseong 817. We today we are living in the 14-year Cheonigo where we could substantially attend Heavenly Parent. We should truly have that kind of mindset. Those who attend Heavenly Parent
자연과 더불어 기뻐하며 살고 자기가 오고 가는 생활을 기쁘게 생활하는 사람이다. 그런데 그 모시는 생활을 하지 못하면
if you're not able to live a life of attendance,
편안하지 않다.
you do not feel
편안하지 않다. 아주
you will feel immediate friction in our physical body.
아니는지를 항상 점검을 해야 돼.
You could see, you could reflect that if you are truly attending Heavenly Parent or not. If you are not attending Heavenly Parent, truly, you could feel the immediate friction in our physical bodies. It means obstacles will start appearing in the environment. So let us live a life of attendance of heaven and become centering on the 심정 of heaven. We should be united. If we are able to do that, if there's a path of death that wants to block us, but if we live a life of attendance, no one could stop us. If we are able to feel the sensation of love centering on the 심정 of Heavenly Parent, True Parents has given these words. Right now, I'm looking you at from this perspective of asking how many are you truly willing to die for God's will? Therefore, you must enter a place of profound seriousness. The real question you must ask yourself is how much sincere devotion you have offered for your wife and children, your family, and the members in our church. When God looks at your concept of faith, He is deeply concerned. If I were not on this earth right now, I wonder how many of you will actually remain. It's highly likely that fights will break out among you. So how much have you offered sincere devotion for your wife, your children, in your family, and for the members in our church? Hamaguchi Yoshiko is truly a great missionary from Japan who offered the devotion for her family, for her husband and children, and for the church as well, for the members as well. I think if we think about True Parents' words, we should become filial sons and daughters who could comfort True Father, that we will become one with True Father and send True Mother. With that, if we had that determination, excuse me, we'll be able to fulfill the true words of True Father that He has given during His life here on earth. Then, for us to able to do that, we need to find true joy and taste in your life of faith. In the realm of offering sincere devotion and constant moving for the will, every single cell of our spirit develops, and the power of the development creates a dynamic movement within your inner self. You must possess that kind of inner essence. Whether it rains or snows, you must be able to feel that profound joy. Because I know that taste, I will go back forth to Tongan Industries and Chongpyeong every other day. This is the words of true Father, that he knows the taste of the devotion, and I think those who know the taste of Cheonshim Won devotion understands Father Aju. Those who give devotion at night, they do it because they are able to do it because they know the taste of the devotion. If you don't know the taste of the devotion, you cannot truly do it. This taste should be better than watching television at night. When you see a TV program, and if you see a really good TV program, that stops you from going to the Cheonshim Won night vigil. But if you feel more taste in the devotion of Cheonshim Won, you'll be able to give and take with the heart of Heavenly Parent, and you'll be able to receive great power, and you'll be able to overcome any obstacles, any hardships. Those spiritual academies, spiritual trainings are learning those things, and they are learning in that very compact time. And last night they also gave intensive prayer at Sunday. Last night there was an urgent thing. There was an urgent message. I was so tired. I was exhausted last night. I was asleep. I was almost falling asleep, but I got a message that it's an urgent thing, that tomorrow and today is the most urgent period. So I gave a direction for those who are giving devotion in intensive prayer. I truly hope that you could give a devotion for this urgent issue. So 200 participants, 200 special devotion, they gave calling out prayer 1,000 times for this issue. If 200 people give 1,000 calling out prayers, that 200,000 calling out prayers. And I've got the response that they were able to go through this urgent prayer. And they're offering devotion, not stopping during weekends. They are shielding the Cheonshim Won, those Yongsang Academy and Yongsang's trainees. If we don't have them, this main branch is like the heart, the engine of true parents. This is like the bloodstream of true parents. But if we don't have those spiritual academies and spiritual trainings, we will not able to continue this devotion. But because of their devotion, we're able to continue this devotion and connect this devotion to all around the world and all churches in all places. I truly hope that all churches in all around the world to give devotion. Understand that, like, if they devotion more than 2 people in that spot. Today 280 churches are participating in their respective churches, but if we have 2,000 churches connecting to the main branch and able to give and take with the 심정 of true parents' heart, we know we will be able to swiftly fulfill the will. But let us just not be spectators, but become. Every church should prepare the Cheonshim Won prayer room. In Africa, there was a place that they were not able to open up a Cheonshim Won prayer room, but since I gave that announcement, there was a donation given for Africa. So every church, True Mother has given the direction the providence of Cheonshim Won so that we could open the prayer room of Cheonshim Won in every church. That was a great grace given by true mother. True parents who will manifest as the God of day. They are offered this. They allowed us this grace. Centering on that, if we unite, we will be able to see the power of heaven on this earth. Let us offer this tower of devotion upon the victory of this victory of the great works. We truly believe that there will be more powerful works, spiritual works. I hope you will be able to give that kind of devotion. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving that a message of life. Please offer him another big round of applause for that message. Now, it's the time let us offer our devotion so that our devotion can become strength to our true mother. Let us all shout 아버지 and 어머니.